Our featured character and artist of this week is Sarah Leo, 25, and she did my character Kedu here. I highly recommend that you give Sarah a follow and some love, and follow her Insta because she's really, really, really nice. I mean, she's quite honestly one of the most cool people I think I've met on this on the site. Um, and she also does some really, really great work, and she's currently open for commissions. It's, please hit her up. I really, really want to review the game Yu-Gi-Oh, but I just don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. It's not like, it's a cartridge-based game or something. Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel?
What the hell is even that?
Welcome to Blowing Out The Cartridges episode 2. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. So why would I pick Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel over any other game, like, I don't know, Legacy of the Duelist, or Yu-Gi-Oh Tag Force, or World Champions on GS's, whatever. So mostly because the newest game in the series, in the edition, was actually Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel, released on the mobile platforms, on Nintendo Switch, on Xbox 360, Xbox One, Series X, Series S, PS4, PS5. Literally the most widely released game. And another thing is that Master Duel plays a little bit differently than other games like Legacy of the Duelist, or any of those other games I mentioned before. So the problem with Legacy of the Duelist is that game releases around a time frame when certain cards are in a certain place. Like, let's say that Firewall Dragon was banned around the time of that game's release. That ban list will forever say that Firewall Dragon is banned. Firewall Dragon will also not have an errata, meaning that it's still the most broken form of Firewall Dragon you could possibly even find. The one released back in Code of the Duelist, that helps jog anyone's memory. The other thing is because Master Duel also updates itself quite often and has its very own ban list, and to me, feels almost the most definitive way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! When it comes to online. Now, of course, there are YGO Pro, there's another version of another dueling engine somewhere online, I can't remember what the name of it is, I don't play with it much, or really even at all. But you could just use one of those two if you really, really wanted to. Because the thing is also with Dueling Book, is that all the cards are available to you, whereas in Master Duel you have to buy packs, you have to, build a deck with them, and then take it online and try to win duels with them, just to end up facing off against the same people, are going to be facing off against people who are all going to be using Branded or Eldritch, or some form of branded combination with any other kind of deck, like Brick Eyes, Dark Magician, or whatever the fuck ever else that could all be fitting with. Not to say that, dueling online is not going to be any more different when everybody wants to play fucking Runic or Tier Elements. But even then, that's just an online game. It's not really that big of a deal to me because I don't play for competitiveness. I don't play for whatever. I just play to fucking play because I'm just bored. I'm either off work or I just got off work and I want something to fucking do. Whatever. So, of course, to say that Master Duel is a perfect game is a bit of an overstatement, because there are quite a few problems with Master Duel. For instance, there's the whole thing when it comes to packs. You have to buy packs, and you have to open up the packs and hope that you get the cards that you want, just like in actual Yu-Gi-Oh cards. The only problem is that a lot of these packs have a lot of archetypes mixed in together. Like, you could have the agents mixed in with the Parshath monsters, or you can have them mixed in with the Counter Trap fairies. You could have Metaphys mixed in with whatever fucking else. Then there are some archetypes that have their own dedicated packs, like Trap Tricks have their own dedicated pack, I think. I know that the Stellars have their own pack, the Starteller Knights and the Constellar Knights, or Constellars and Startellers, or whatever they're called. They have their own packs together. But anything else, like I said, it's all up to whatever the game decides it wants to give you for your opening your packs. So there is that issue there. Another thing is that it kind of has a heavy focus. Well, Konami usually release updates for the game, and it'll get focused to other archetypes through solo mode, which is nice because having different solo modes for all these different archetypes is always fun. But where's the fucking love for a lot of these archetypes like Buster Blader? Like, don't get me wrong, I myself don't think Buster Blader is really all that strong anymore, even in the current times. But if he got a little bit more support or some fucking spotlight on Master Duel, that would be fucking great to me. To me, that is. I don't know about any of the rest of y'all, but I just think Buster Blader kind of deserves just a little bit of love to be brought back in, because with the TCG currently, we're getting a lot more cards. Releasing the OCG for fucking, Sky Striker. Cool, but where's more fucking other archetypes that could probably use the support? Not trying to shit on, Sky Strikers, but I think there's some other archetypes that could probably use that support. I did actually do a stream with this game if you guys do want to see any kind of gameplay for the video, because most of this is going to be just me talking a little bit. I will be showing some gameplay at the end for some replays, just to show you guys how the game works. But as far as like pack openings go and shit like that, I might have done it on my stream. I don't remember. If I haven't, then if I ever decide to revisit this series way later on, I will revisit videos later on to make them just a little bit better when I got more tools underneath my belt and I've got more support underneath me to be able to help me get this a little bit more better. Then we can come back and re-talk about everything that this game has to offer. I might even have different opinions on some things. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole thing with Master Duel. Is I would recommend that you guys played it if you guys are looking for something fun to be able to distract yourself from. If you guys want to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Online with some friends, whatever. Or you can just do a dueling book if you guys don't understand how rulings go. Because the whole thing with Master Duel is rulings are kind of built into the game, which is really, really, really nice when it comes to some stuff. There are a couple of oddities, of course, like D Hero Departed's effect is different with Great Tiger on field, with the Great Tiger Wangu, whatever his name is, on field. It'll loop 10 times before it completely stops looping, when in the actual game, a special ruling is built into D Hero Departed that says that if this card is on field, Departed's effect cannot activate, even though it is mandatory. But other than that, really, the game doesn't have too many more flaws. Like, the only other problem I really honestly have with the game, and it's just a personal fucking issue for me, is that there are some cards that still aren't in the game. But as I said before, the game's getting updated. So at any given point, the cards that I'm looking for will come to the game, which, if anyone's curious, is Red Eye's Alternative Black Dragon and Red Eye's Soul. Because I have a Red Eye's deck build. I played it on stream if you guys really want to see the stream, where I get my ass beat a couple of times. I do like Red Eyes. They're a neat little gimmick archetype. If you like, the problem is that they're not like a great archetype. They have a lot of issues in it themselves, mostly because their archetype is unfocused on really what it wants to do. But this isn't a video about Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself. This is a video talking about Master Duel. And the only other issue I have with Master Duel is they banned both Mystic Mine and Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. Like, Dragoon isn't that big of an issue to me, personally, because literally it's a strong monster. And the only other issue that we had, that, well, you know how to remedy the whole issue of having Dragoon in the game, is you fucking ban Verde Anaconda. I mean, because TCG did it, and we no longer have that kind of issue in the TCG. But Master Duel lets you have one Verde Anaconda. It might have changed by the time that this upload comes out, and then also this video will be dating itself. I can go almost guarantee. Like Verde Anaconda, having to be able the ability to dump fucking Fusion Destiny or Red Eyes Fusion to be able to bring out a Dragoon, Dark Dragoon, or a Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. If you just ban Verde Anaconda, we could have fucking Red Eyes Dark Dragoon back. Dragoon's not the carbon card. It's fucking Verde Anaconda. And Mystic Mine, honestly, isn't that big of a fucking deal for a card. Like, literally, one fucking MST can get rid of that fucking thing. Or you just run spell and trap card removal in general. That's just the way I see it. That's how I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Is I run spell and trap card removal. But, that's just my opinion. I don't play competitive, so I don't know what fucking, competitive thing is stopping people from, either running spell and trap card removal or just taking care of the fucking card altogether. So I'm not going to shit on anyone because, like I said, I don't know competitive. So that's just how I see it from a casual standpoint. Either way, enjoy the replays and consider downloading Master Duel if you guys want to give it a shot. It's somewhat decent.